Hi, I'm Peter Hostrawser. I'm a business educator in the secondary level here in the Chicagoland suburbs area. I've been teaching for 20 years and I've learned a lot about students and the humanistic approach in education. I'm a huge believer that social emotional learning is a key to students' engagement and moving forward in creating and building their own learning journeys. In order to do this year, we worked with District Zero. District Zero actually helps students build habits. I don't actually hold the knowledge on how they build the habits. The student actually does. It's a student-centered approach. When the students go through the questions on a daily basis and they identify their blockers and they identify some different things and how they're feeling, they're actually putting that in themselves, and District Zero is helping them identify different resources that they have the control to choose. So when you're talking about student management and student self-awareness and self-management, those SEL qualities come right through on this. And that's why I think a lot of teachers should use this, because you become the mentor, you become the coach, you're not the holder of knowledge, which in a humanistic centered approach in education, which is so important these days, this is why District Zero has put this together to really help those students build. They build their own efficacy, they build their own understanding of who they are, and they actually get to choose how they want to improve rather than me forcing them to do it a certain way. One of the biggest challenges, I think, when you're looking at social emotional learning and creating relationships and understanding data is the time it takes to actually take apart all that data. Well, here's what, in old SEL models, basically what would happen is you would get a check mark or you get a temperature of the entire class or that kid, and you'd have to try to figure out, okay, well, what is it? Well, why is this kid feeling down? Why is this kid feeling happy? Why is this kid sleepy? And it would all be on the shoulders of the teachers. Well, what District Zero has is they've actually been able to pull out some key terms in the kind of surveys that they do, and then they actually pull out some AI with it, and they work with the students on their own platform to help them understand what are the blockers that are coming up in the words and in the open-ended phrases that the students are putting in to District Zero on the platform. One of the things that I really love about it is, again, the students have the power. The power is all in the students. They have the power of choice. And with a little bit of mentoring and coaching on my side, I don't have to dig through all these reports. I don't have to spend hours and hours of time worrying about all 30 to 150 students I have every day. I can actually mentor them through the process. And in certain cases, yeah, I'll have conversations with students one-on-one, but overall, the students really liked the fact they can take this knowledge and move forward with it and actually build their own self-awareness and their own self-management, which in my opinion are the two biggest social emotional learning competencies to move forward. We had an opportunity in one of my entrepreneurship courses to work with Uzair Hussain, the founder of District Zero, and it was really great because in entrepreneurship, he is an entrepreneur, so he's teaching the business model canvas and helping the students build their own while they were building their project business model canvases for their business ideas. But in that process, we were running through the platform and understanding exactly where were the blockers for the students. And in a pandemic year, which it was, those students had a lot of them. I learned so much in the 2-week period that I was working with District Zero from my students, because the platform actually was pulling these identifiers out and helping them, guide them through the different blocker resources and the ways that they could learn. And remember, I didn't have to dig through all this data. We just kind of looked at it. It was on the platform. I could take a look at it. I had a few conversations with students, and I saw a lot of results. I saw grades go up. I saw accountability go up. I saw excitement and engagement go up. I saw students actually talking a little bit more, whether they were on camera or they were in the classroom. So I know that social emotional learning is very key. District Zero makes that happen for our students without us as educators forcing it down their throat. District Zero really helps them pick and choose and identify themselves and control how they want to use their resources. And I got to tell you, high school kids are very, very curious. and they really want to learn, they really want to understand who they are, they really want to know that they fit in, and that creates that safe environment that allows us as a community as a whole to all learn from each other.